I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you. Cheers. Best of health on this New Year's Eve.
Yep. What are you drinking?
A Shiraz tonight for a swap up.
Is the cupboard
I
running
think I'm.
out?
Yeah, I think I've drunk all of the local supermarkets out of Malbec.
Nice.
I'm getting you in double from somewhere. There we go. Let's try that. Yeah, so I think we've drunk them dry of Malbec from everywhere else. I could hear myself talking, so we must be live. So that's a good thing.
That's good. And I've seen now that we're like a proper channel. We're getting adverts before the start.
Good Lord, what did they advertise?
I actually didn't.
It
watch
must have been.
the
I've got it.
guide.
It must have been. It must have been hair growth. That's got to be one easy advertising campaign to put in front of a Nemo Racing broadcast. It's some hair growth or Unwins if they're still about. I think they've probably gone bankrupt now, haven't they, Unwins? Whatever the local wine company is.
Yeah, Unwins. Yeah, yeah. So
It used to be back in there, didn't it? We've got quite a show lined up tonight, if it works, I think.
yeah, we've got like 15 minutes until, or maybe 10 minutes until guest one, and it's going to be a bit mad. I think if it works, we know what this is like. It might not even work.
No, it might not even work, but we've got a quiz to go with it if it doesn't. Happy New Year to everybody that's online already and watching us. I hope you had a fantastic Christmas period and all that good stuff. I've certainly had a fantastic one. Leroy, yourself, you had a good Christmas week?
Yeah, it's not been bad. Obviously, not as good as normal Christmases because you've kind of been stuck in. You can't see as many people as you'd like, but you know we're getting through regardless.
Yeah. And we should head this up actually before we get into any fun and frolics of a get well soon to Stumpy, who fell off his bike, I believe, earlier on today. I've seen some fairly horrific pictures of his face looking slightly improved. So well done, Stumpy, for that, mate. Normally we watch Botch to see the good surgery that can be done. But in all seriousness, buddy, I hope it's not too sore and get well soon. I don't know whether you've seen those pictures, Leroy, or not, but it looked fairly horrific.
Well, that's what happens when you get into cycling and you run out of talent, which we all will at some point.
It hurts, doesn't it? That is the best thing about RC is that you can drive like a numpty or a lunatic or whatever you want,
and you can only hurt someone else.
Yeah, and be okay. I'm trying to give you a live picture.
I'm just looking. I've just gone onto his Facebook and seen the pic.
Get well soon, Stumpy. We miss you, racing. We miss that very dry sense of humour that you have.
He needs a full face helmet after that one.
Yes, luckily he was wearing a helmet, so
yeah,
there's the advert right there, I guess.
Yeah, that's a tree or something. It's got to be.
I think the front of his bike broke. I think.
Yeah, they can. If you hit a tree, they snap the frame.
That's a bit like when you hit.
They don't really move, trees.
No, it's a bit like when you hit a concrete marker with a model car. And funny enough, they tend to break, don't they?
They do.
For some weird reason.
Matt Keen's a temp scale guy. He had a wicked video on his Instagram. He was jumping his bike and he lost control and the bike hit a tree and then snapped in half. Good one.
Ouch.
That was a few months ago.
Should we quickly do, while I'm trying to line up in the background a first guest, should we quickly do a Leroy shout out? It's the last one of 2020.
Last one ever in 2020. So we'll do a quick one. There was a few people online waiting for us, which is awesome to see, and thanks for waiting. Ivan Bingham was first on. Happy New Year to you, mate. Nobby Lemoyne, Happy New Year to you and a Merry Christmas. Robert Glenn, Happy New Year. Matthew Stenhouse, Happy New Year to you and the family. And then there was some Nemo Racing posts. Nick Simerson, good evening, Happy New Year. He'll be wearing 50 kilogram of dog very soon. Fireworks have started already.
Yes, exactly.
Sarah Campbell says evening from Sarah and Craig, so evening to both of them. Quake says evening all. Steve B says evening all in tier 4. Good luck to all those still not. Most of the country is now, I think. Craig Homer, our Christmas Day or Christmas event winner. Good evening, sitting there drinking a nice big bottle of Hoegaarden that was out of date in June 2019. So now it's just a vintage, isn't it? Just change the label.
Actually, talking about something that's out of date, I went to get some Bud Lights not that long ago, and I was very overjoyed to find the shop that I was buying them from. They had them on special, and it was 4 for whatever it was. Got home, cracked one open. drunk it, it was the most horrific thing I've ever had in my mouth. And when I looked on the label on the back, they were out of date by a considerable time. I went back to the shop to complain, and then saw that there was a very big, I'm sure this is illegal, there was a very big sign above the special offer sign saying these are out of date. And that was obviously completely based on that.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's legal.
I wouldn't think that you're supposed to do that, but what do I know?
No. Glazer says, hey boys. Lyndon Hammer says, Happy New Year to all, and all keep safe. And hi, Don and Jane. Glazer
Another
says,
get well as well for Don, because he's just come out of hospital, I think, as well. So get well, Don.
Everybody.
Saw that earlier on.
Hopefully all is good. Glazer says, first question of the night. We're not going to answer that yet because we've got way too much to do. We'll answer that next week. Phil Williams says, Happy New Year, everyone. Jane is online on her own account. Says, Happy New Year from Plymouth RC.
Hey.
Gavin says, hello, chaps. Harley is online. Harley Yokomo touring car superstar going into off-road says, hello and a Happy New Year. Yaz is online just after Harley. That was predictable. Yaz. I reckon he's got
way is up.
He says, Happy New Year all. Siab84 says, evening gents, Happy New Year. Leon Morell's online. He says, now then, hello Leon. CJ is online. Oh my god, my thing just scrolled down and disappeared. There it is. Kev Brunsden says, hi from Kevin Elise. No Claire tonight. Simon Hudspeth says, good evening, all the best for next year. Andrew Shrek says, good evening. Scott Follington, Happy New Year to you. Kev says, the talent was there, the front fork snapped. Uh-oh.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop you for a minute because we've got some special people that are lining up down the bottom of my screen that we can throw in. And so I'm going to do so without further ado. So our first special guest is none other than the living legend, Mr. Gil Lossy Jr. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Happy Christmas.
Happy New Year to you. It's exciting to have this one go by us.
Good to see you. You had a good Christmas week?
We did. We just doing what everybody's probably doing, sitting at home cleaning up.
Wow. Yeah, that is true. It's a bit difficult to do the normal style celebrations, buddy, but certainly fantastic to see you. I haven't seen you for a while with all the lockdown stuff going on. I think the last time I saw you was it Raw Nats, I think, in Texas when we were there with Billy and Ryan?
Yep. What, a year and a half ago?
Time flies when you're having fun and all that sort of stuff. So we've got some quick fire questions for our guests that we're lucky enough to have online tonight. So I'm going to start with those. And you've already answered the first one, which you did have a good Christmas. Leroy, you disappeared for a minute there. Where did you go?
Yeah, one of our guests that's coming on was trying to ring me.
There we go. So we've had a good Christmas. Gil, what was your favourite Christmas present?
Oh, geez. Quite honestly, we bought a bunch of good cooking stuff. We've been working on how to cook sourdough bread. Yeah.
Fantastic. What was the best one that you gave away, or was that also some ingredient?
Oh, yeah. Well, we gave away a bunch of sourdough bread, a bunch of roasted coffee.
Wow, that's cool. That's cool. So a very proper traditional Christmas for you this year.
Yep, very calm.
Like it. Next question for you. What team are you representing in 2021? Are you, I can probably tell by your t-shirt, I think you're back cruising around the local tracks with a Lossy, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I've been helping out, for consulting now for about a year and a half. And yeah, right now I've got my own personal project that's kind of non-racing, but I'm still kind of mentoring the guys that are doing racing. And I hope that this next year I'll get more involved.
That's fantastic. I always like to hear your stories when we catch up about you doing some racing and trying some funky combinations that invariably end up on Ryan's car a few weeks later. So that's so cool to hear. So Leroy, have you got anything else you want to add to questions for Gil?
No. So I just like listening to Gil most of the time. So he's got much more knowledge than me. Anyone that wants to listen to Gil more really needs to check out our video that we did online. It's up there on our Nemo page. It was awesome. But yeah, it was just a quick one. Thanks for coming on. It's just to say Happy New Year, and if you could say Happy New Year to the guys watching, that'd be great.
Well, Happy New Year to everyone. Yeah, I look forward to getting over to the UK hopefully at the end of this year when we can travel again and check out your new track. It looks really great in the videos.
Thank you. It would be a pleasure to see you there. Just drop us your itinerary, and we'll be there to pick you up, buddy. Pleasure to have you there.
Perfect. Awesome.
Happy New Year.
Thank you much. Happy New Year.
Happy New
Bye-bye.
Year.
Wow, that was a good
One
start.
down.
One
Right,
down.
so we
So
better
that was our
jump,
first special guest. Our next special guest is in the waiting because I can see him down the bottom as well. And we're going to play this in with the start of our quiz with questions that we've got going on. So Leroy, you take it away. You ask the question.
So the question, see if you can guess our next guest. Guess our guest. He has 13 national titles in a row. So
Good
13
Lord.
years straight, he won the national championship in 1/8 scale. He's a 3 times European champion. He's a 1-time world champion. And his body shell was inspired by Michael Schumacher. Who am I? Answer the question, ladies and gents. And as soon as someone gets his name right, he's going in.
And you're going to get a prize, whoever gets that right. And that is quite some resume, as they say.
It's not Neil Cragg. It's not Neil. It's not Neil. Neil did not win 13 times. Well, he might have done, but I don't think he's run 13 times in a row. And he's definitely won more
In
European
8 scale.
championships. And it's in 8 scale. And guys, don't just think about the UK here. This is okay. I've got a winner on my end.
You've always got a winner on your end. That's what you said. So let me look down where you are. Neil, Gill, Craggy, Boots. So I've got Jonesy Crammers correct on my screen. Is that what you've got?
Jonesy Cram hasn't featured on my screen, but yeah, sure.
Jonesy Cram. So without further ado, let's throw in a living legend of RC.
Hello.
Hey, cheers, Robert.
Cheers.
Happy Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yeah, you too.
How are you,
Leroy,
my
you're
friend?
going to take the questions away on this one.
Yes. So, how was your Christmas?
Not bad. Just different one here. At least we cannot have many people together, so just few people and so on testing, but good.
Yeah, we can have no one together here, really.
Here we can be 6 people, so
Not too bad. So, did you get any nice Christmas presents?
I got a coffee machine. I love coffee. So,
So that was your favorite.
yeah, it has been really good.
So
Does that mean that you're currently buzzing? You like completely off your tits now? Buzzing around with the caffeine. Yeah.
too many espressos?
Yeah.
So it's going to be a quick one. What teams are you representing in 2021?
I will remind same with Mugen, Maximan, Hot Race, and McLaren, High, so on. I think they are super good, and I feel super comfortable with them. So I will continue for sure.
Nothing changes.
No.
No. Well,
Nice and
there's
easy.
some good equipment there, isn't there? You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super good. I like it.
So thank you for coming on. And it's just really quick. I just want you to say Happy New Year to everyone watching. There's loads of guys watching. They love you. So
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys.
Happy
Have
New
a nice-
Year. Have a
have a nice
fantastic
night.
one. Best of luck at the races. From my side, I hope I get to see you guys and your mechanic and everything in Montpellier 2021. So we'll keep our
Yeah.
fingers crossed for that. It seems like a long shot right now, but you know, it's
Don't
about having a
forget
bit of
about
hope,
that,
isn't it, into 2021?
I hope so too.
and Nemo
Yeah, good.
Raceway.
Yeah.
And Nemo Raceway. So yeah, that is true. We haven't started
sure.
doing our announcements yet, but Easter race, and
Yeah.
we'll lay on all the hospitality we can for you to welcome us to Nemo
For sure.
Raceway at Easter.
Will be coming. I like.
Perfect. Take care, buddy.
Bye
Happy
bye.
New Year.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Wow, Leroy, that's
There you go.
2 down, and they've both worked. So that's a win from here on in. Even if it fails, we'll take that as a win because they're two current living legends, and we've just had another one join at the bottom of our screen. So this is working too well at the moment. There's got to be a catch. There's got to be some poo around the corner getting ready to be flung at us because we have. Can we bring him in? Are you going to bring it in? Bring it in.
Well, is
Next
it the
question.
one that we're expecting?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
Okay. So this person, he always has a fish on his body shell, and this should be pretty easy. He always has a fish on his body shell. Who am I? This was also the guy trying to ring me while we were doing this.
Perfect. Let's see. Let's get 2 seconds for those questions to come in, and then we'll play on this very, very special guest that we definitely are honoured to have online with us tonight to wish a happy New Year to. Wow, it's come straight up for me from Quake.
Yep.
How about your end? You got
Yeah.
the same?
Same thing, man.
So, Quake, you are correct. So, without further ado, we will throw in our next very special guest in 3, 2, 1. He should be on the way in.
How's it going?
Who's that? Is that Ty or Gord? I can't really tell now.
Damn, dude, you've grown up since the last time I saw you a year and a half ago. What's going on?
Yeah, it's quarantine. I can finally grow up my facial hair without looking like a punk before it while it's growing out.
Fantastic.
So,
It didn't work.
definitely-
Mate. You still look like a
definitely
punk.
well,
So, how was your Christmas, man?
it was good. Yeah, it was really, besides being locked down, was all this crap, but it was good. So, had a nice quiet Christmas. So it was good to be home for it, I guess.
Yeah. What was your favorite present that you received of someone?
I don't know. I got a couple good things. Probably my parents got me. What was my favorite? I got a pretty nice sweater, I guess.
Yeah. Where is it?
It's up in my room.
We,
I didn't know
we
it
have
was-
to do a new closet feature for Ty Testament. What's in Ty's,
Yeah.
Ty's closet? We can get the jumper out.
Yeah, Ty, what's behind you? Is there anything cool behind you? It looks like you got a lot of stuff back there.
It's just all my RC kits and stuff.
Oh, look at this. We get a tour of the garage.
Wow.
The video making stuff.
Such a professional.
Huh?
Such a professional. So there
Ty,
was
question.
some
Oh, yeah,
massive
go
news
for it,
today
Leroy. Sorry.
that you left OS after 13 years.
Yes, I did. I just felt like it was time for a change. We had a good run, I think. I don't know, just felt like it was the right time. I have my new announcement coming soon, so I can't really talk about where I'm going, but yeah, I'm so thankful for all the stuff that they've done over the years and the support they've given, and obviously they've had 3 signature engines for me, so that's really cool and something that I don't think is very common, so it's appreciative of that.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to get it out of you where you were going, but you wouldn't tell me. So yeah.
We'll have to
Hopefully I'll
wait.
find out. He wouldn't tell me, John, as hard as I tried.
We'll have to wait in bated breath and see, because that's going to be exciting to see. Ty, as you well know, we're quite deep with OS, or have been for a long time. The Bullet brand that we've obviously mirrored what they've been doing for a long time. So see where you end up. And from my side, happy Christmas, happy New Year. Hope you have a good one, and same to Dad as well and Mum. So yeah, cheers.
Yeah, if you could, if you just give
You
a
too.
sign out, Ty, and just say a happy New Year to everyone, and yeah, then you can have your time and your day back.
Okay, yeah, happy New Year to everybody. Hope you guys have a great year. Hopefully it was better than the current year. So yeah, thanks for having me on.
Let's hope so. Thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Right, another one down with no problems.
Good Lord. Okay, so
Yeah,
well, the
okay,
next one we've not got quite lined up at the moment, but we're doing well, and we're probably ahead of our schedule for a minute or 3. So we can yeah,
He just
he's
sent me
off
a
the
message
accelerator.
actually asking when we were going on, so hopefully he's seen it and
Okay.
can go live. I can go on my Facebook and just nudge him.
I've got all sorts of things coming through, but it's an absolute honour to be able to cruise around the world on New Year's. I feel a bit like Santa Claus, cruising into all these different countries and doorstepping these guys to come and say Happy New Year to us. So thank you to all the guys who've already had on, and a big thank you. Hope you're coming up too as well. An international flavour to the end of our 2020 year, which is awesome.
Yeah, so what have we had so far? We've had California, Spain, and Canada so far.
Yeah, that's true.
We're moving around, and the next one is also another international. So
That's probably actually more places than British Airways have flown.
yep, 100%.
I'm getting some very weird feedback my end. I hope it's not coming through to everybody else, like a clicking sound.
Yeah,
Do you get it or not?
It's happening on my phone. I think it's something to do with your mic.
Okay,
Every time
Let's
you
see.
speak, it clicks.
I do sign language. Once
So
we're waiting for our
while
next
we're
guest.
waiting for guest number 4, I'd just like to give a shout out to the Jones family. Not necessarily Mark and Lewis, they're pretty boring these days. It's Sam and Millie I want to give a cheers to. So hi, Sam and Millie.
Cheers. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Someone just texted me and said your audio is not very good. I don't know why. It's probably the same laptop you use every week, so it shouldn't be any difference.
It is. So sometimes it seems to be perfect and sometimes not. I could hit a refresh, which we could do. It's been working quite wellish. What do we want to do?
If there's no one
want to try and refresh it?
Try it quick.
Okay, I'm going to try a refresh. So I'm going to disappear for a minute. You're going to your closet. I'm going to be back. I hope.
I might be still on my own. Probably am. So I hope everyone's having a nice evening so far. We didn't say what I was drinking. I'm drinking amaretto and Coke right now, which is nice.
I'm back. Any better? Still the same.
Still a bit clicky.
Should we just go with clicky?
You know, don't we?
Yeah, well, that is true. The alternative is not math. We'll carry on regardless. Do I need to swap up the question order?
If you've got,
Let me see.
someone else, that person did give me a thumbs up, so hopefully they're coming online.
Okay.
Not in that
Okay.
kind of Pornhub way.
Oof. What's Pornhub? Okay. I'm trying to line up the next guest as we're now slightly, not quite behind. We're not behind at the moment.
We're still 3 minutes in front of schedule. If this was a 10th scale national, would be flying.
Boom. I didn't get the winner of so that's fine. Let's see who pops up in our feed down the bottom. So, guys at the side, obviously we've got this bit of a quiz going on where you're figuring out who it is that's coming online, and I'm making a note of those. And there's going to be some prizes for those guys as well to get that right. And then when we get to the very, very end of the show, we've got a master question that we're going to ask you, which is going to have a very, very special prize to go with it when we do that master question at the end. So hang around, even if you get bored. Just go to sleep for a few minutes, come back at about 8:30, and be in the chance to win a very cool prize.
Prizes. Points. Make prizes.
Me, to do. We should try and get Carol Vorderman on. Wasn't that her?
I might have a way to do that.
Good Lord. Is it through? When I say through, is it through Philip Schofield?
In both ways, maybe.
Yes, exactly. We've had a twitch. I've just seen our next very special guest just jumped in down the bottom of my screen, so I'm going to try and throw him into the stream straight away. You're going to be online now. Hey, buddy! Happy New Year! Happy Christmas!
Yeah, happy everything. It's going.
We can't
Hopefully,
hear
it'll be happy. You can't hear me yet?
Yeah, exactly. 2021's got a chance. Leroy, have you not got the audio on this?
No, you go for it, mate.
Okay, so Cav, we do these things, Cav, and every now and then the audio seems to drop out when we have a guest on. So Leroy can't hear you at the minute, but we'll give him some sign language to let you know. Thank you for joining us. We've got some quick questions for you. Firstly, how was your Christmas? Did you have a good one?
Christmas is good. Really spent it with the family, and everything is kind of December. It was very little racing for me, so it was nice to spend it with the family and kind of do a little bit of the stuff I kind of missed out on a lot of the times throughout my racing career. So.
Yeah, definitely. 2020 has been a year of that, hasn't it? Actually seeing there's another world apart from RC that's out there that you can kind of spend a bit of time doing every now and then. Yeah,
I mean, we've been kind of on the U.S. side. We've been pretty busy ever since June. So I got numerous 8-scale races. I feel like I'm an 8-scale guy right now, and that's all I've done. So I think next year will be, hopefully, we'll be turning the book on 2020, but I don't see much changing rate away, but hopefully, throughout the year, it will just continue to get better. So.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. So my next silly question for you is, what was your favorite Christmas present that you got this year?
I got a smoker. So did ribs on it already and going to do some steaks on it tonight.
Very nice. Very nice. Leroy will be waiting for his invite for that one. Hey, Leroy, he's going to have some,
too bad we don't have the reading race.
So if Ryan, if you can hear me, I can't hear you.
Yes,
so
I can. Oh, no worries. That's probably a good thing.
So Ryan was saying to us his favourite Christmas present was a smoker barbecue, and he's already had some ribs on there and other bits and pieces. So we're just saying about the Reedy race, you'd be there and having some of those things maybe.
Yeah, I would be waiting for my invite to come over and have some ribs. Maybe
Yeah,
2022.
unfortunately, gosh, yeah. Hopefully we get back. Yeah, it's kind of a shame we kind of lost out on the Reedy race, but hopefully we can get it back going here. It's one of my favorite races. I think it is very comparable to a world championship. So you get all the different mixtures of drivers and talents, and go out and battle. So.
Yeah, definitely. So Leroy, Cav was just saying he's looking forward to hopefully getting the Reedy race back going again. One of his favourite races with, a lot of the best drivers from around the world. Fantastic format for a fantastic figure in RC as well. So Leroy will definitely share your sentiments with that, buddy.
Yep.
Next silly question for you, or Christmas special, they're not silly. What team are you driving for in 2021?
What team?
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll have to wait for tomorrow.
Is that when it's announced?
I live somewhere. Yeah, everything's gonna be announced tomorrow. So.
Okay, well that's
we're behind the times. You guys are in the future, so.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys might know a little sooner.
We're already half cut. Yeah, exactly. Well, from me, a big thank you for coming and joining us. A happy New Year to you.
Yeah.
I wish you the best for 2021.
Well, it's still daytime, but you know what? I'll have a cheers.
Have
for
a go
guys,
anyway. So. Yeah, exactly. Best of luck for 2021, and we'll hopefully see you trackside soon at a race somewhere. Maybe even a Nemo Raceway race. We've got a few good plans coming up. We'll talk to you after to see if we can get you over for it.
Yeah, for sure. I can't wait to kind of get back on your guys' soil and kind of compete with all the guys we miss not seeing since the beginning of the year. So
appreciate your time, buddy. Take care.
Cheers,
Thank you.
Ryan.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Do you reckon I should log out and log in again?
Yes, let's give that a try. Let's do a refresh on a Leroy. You're going to have to put up with my ugly mug, and I'm slightly worried now I'm in full screen. Perhaps Chalky, if you're watching Chalky, you're going to be less critical about my Christmas tree, and you can see that it's got an adequate amount of baubles if you're not trying to overcompensate, and it's not sparse. Just the top little tip of it is a little bit sparse, Chalky. Right. Let's throw Leroy back in. I've got a Leroy waiting in the bottom. How are we?
Yeah, I'm back. You didn't actually ask the question before he went on live then.
What was the question?
Remember the guess who I am type thing?
So let's say that was won by anybody down the side that you'd like to pick.
Okay.
I tell you why I was thrown for a loop is because we was trying to I couldn't get Cav on, and then so I was trying to line up the next guest, and then Cav arrived, so it just kind of happened. So that's my mistake.
And there's no microphone clicking anymore. Maybe it was mine being funny the whole time.
It looks like it might have been, which is nice. Oh my God, what is my dog doing? He's like literally wearing some sort of a cape that makes him look like he's a oh my God, don't do that, Teddy. What are you doing? What's gone wrong? Sorry.
So
there we go.
We have another guest lined up, have we?
Well, we did, and he was on. I got all giddy because I saw he was waiting, but he's disappeared. I think he got bored of us, so I've just sent him the link again to try and get, arguably the most important guest there could be right now, I suppose, online.
He says he's going to try again right now. I've just got the
perfect. I've just resent him the link. I'm going to refresh my bottle of my glass. When I say my bottle of wine, my glass of wine.
Refresh your bottle. You're doing well.
Yes, exactly.
So I'll ask the question, hoping that we get him on in time.
Okay, sounds good.
So this is a previous teammate of mine. We were together for a little while. At that point, I used to beat him. Now he is
extensively, or with a stick, or what sort of beating are we talking about? Okay,
so that's how you get the best out of people, right? And now
Absolutely.
He is a current world champion. Go. Who am I?
Who am I? And I've just had said person just jump up into my screen at the bottom. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to throw him up onto the screen in a minute.
It's not Ryan Mayfield. Sorry, Johnny. It's not Craig either. Craig.
And he's disappeared from our screen. So keep guessing. You've got a moment or three. You've got to love our productions. They're slick, aren't they? They're really slick.
Yeah.
You typing away? Let me look on the side. Let me see. Let me got to catch up. Okay, so wow. I've got a clear winner on my side, and that is one and only lovely Ali Ross.
Ali Ross.
Got it right. So hopefully, if the powers of technology allow us, we are going to have the current IFMAR 1/8 world champion. And I'm playing in him now. Hopefully he's going to be there live online. We've got there he is. Look, take it away, Leroy.
Ciao.
Hey, Davide.
Hi guys.
John, it's all up to you, mate. I've got no sound.
Oh no, that's not good. We keep trying to do these things, and Leroy keeps losing his sound. How are you, buddy? Happy Christmas and Happy New Year to you, firstly.
Thank you to you also and your families. I'm good. And then yourself?
Very good, thank you. Very good. Always, the Christmas period moves very fast, even in 2020 when we can't really see anybody else and we're just with our immediate families. But it's been fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time out of your New Year's Eve to come and join us as well. That's absolutely super cool. And I have some quick questions for you. We're trying to fly all around the world a bit like Santa does. And we've just come back from America and now we're into Italy to come and see yourself. And I see you've had an announcement today as well. But the biggest question that's on everybody's lips, well, there was two. One was, where's Dad with a beer? And that's
Exactly. With wine.
Yeah, exactly. He's a legend, your dad. I absolutely love him. There he is. Ciao.
Prosecco or what?
What was your best Christmas present?
My best Christmas present.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, seeing the contract with the OS team for the next year.
Big news.
Was a great present from them. So we are really happy about this.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously for anybody watching, the LRP brand that you've run for a long time is obviously an OS engine as well, a bit like our Bullet engine too. So must be nice to get to the actual manufacturer themselves as well after all this time and being so loyal to that engine platform, which has been so good for you too. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yeah, it was from 5 years that we were with the LRP, and we stay in a good relation with Jürgen and all the team. But it was time to change something, and that's it.
Perfect. Well, wish you luck with that, and you won't need any because it's a great product. So, and so that brings me on to my next question, or our next question that we've got, which Leroy would be running through if he could hear you. But the teams that you're driving for in 21, just quickly, the main headlines. Who are you racing for in 2021?
LMR.
Yeah. So you mean the sponsors, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So Team Associated, OS. And then, but there is a news for the e-buggy, so I cannot say it. It's okay.
Wow, some news for the e-buggy. That's going to be an interesting one. I guess that's for the electrics and batteries.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so when do we get to hear that news?
I think tomorrow. So if you want, I can tell now.
Let's tell it now. Let's have a live exclusive.
Okay, so we'll be Team Associated, OS, Hobbywing, Sampado. And then AKA T-Works, RC Project, Stick It One, and Runner Time Fuel, Sanwa, and that's it.
Wow, it's a big long list. And the electronics was Hobbywing, is that right?
Hobbywing and Sampado batteries, exactly.
And then some power for the batteries. So, well, that's fantastic, buddy.
Thank you.
Firstly, for me, massive thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you online. A pleasure to see
Thank you to you and to Lee.
A COVID hug. From
crazy
dad.
Yeah,
I love seeing him at trackside and all that sort of stuff. So happy New Year. We wish you the best for 2021 and hope we see you trackside and at Nemo Raceway at Easter.
Yeah, of course. I talk with the Lee and I say I will come for sure to that event. So we will see there. I hope soon.
What a pleasure.
But also there.
Tell Papa I'll double stock on the beers for him for that race.
He prefers wine. If it's possible.
Oh, that's fine. So do I as well. So that's easier for me.
Okay.
Take care. Happy New Year.
Grazie mille.
Happy New Year, guys.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
That was awesome. Shame I
Why?
couldn't hear any of it.
It's very frustrating that you don't get that bit, and I don't know what I can do to try and make that bit work.
Well, this stopped working when you logged out and in to try and fix a microphone. So maybe if you log out and in, it might fix it.
Do it again. I'll try. I'm happy to try. So we're going to take it away for 2 or 3 minutes, and I will be back.
Because the next guest is pretty important, and you're all going to want to wait to see this bad boy. And he might just be our best guest. He might be our best guest.
Leroy.
So it's unfortunate I couldn't listen to the last 2 interviews. John is now back in the house.
Back in the house.
Back in the house.
Are you drinking enough wine? We should be getting slowly merry by now.
You didn't even ask what I was drinking.
What are you drinking?
Amaretto and Coke.
Is it nice?
It is nice. It is nice. Thought I'd just change it, spice it up a little bit. It's just now empty though, which is a problem.
That is a problem, and I'm busy. I'm busy trying to get our next couple of guests online. So pack it out, Leroy, down the side. Have we got anything coming in? People want us to do anything or ask these guys any weird questions?
There's a lot of people guessing wrong names, which is good because it means they weren't so obvious. Yeah, nothing major really down the side. Lots of people guessing, which is good to see. Lots of people watching, and thank you all for watching. There's a few thumbs up down the side too. If anyone wants to give us a thumbs up, they can do so now while we've got nothing else to do.
And make sure to give us a thumbs down as well. Don't forget the thumbs down for the YouTube matrix.
Exactly, a thumbs down always helps, but only 1 or 2. You know, we don't want to be too suicidal heading into 2021. So
to summarize, I wonder how many titles we've just had on in a row with Robert, with Ty, with Ryan, with Ongaro, and all of those together, they probably don't pale into the same significance as our next guest if we can actually get him online and working. What do you think?
That's what I was just saying when you logged off there. This is probably the best guest that we're going to have on. It's the showstopper, really.
I am slightly worried because he probably holds some tales of woe about either of us at various times that could be worrying.
100%. I'm kind of happy if he doesn't get on.
I've got a delivered, but not. Oh, link asking for a code. I've just had a question back. I've never heard that one. Let me see if I can fix that one. Why don't you ask the question so we can get the viewers guessing who our next guest is?
You know what? I would ask the question, but someone's already got it just by guessing.
Who? No, don't answer that. Don't answer that because
I'm going to answer. I'm going to ask the question.
Yes.
He is the Dirt Master. Who am I? He is the Dirt Master.
He is the Dirt Master.
We've got a Ryan Mayfield and a JQ. It's definitely not that. Everyone's guessing JQ tonight. JQ's not on, unfortunately. I did ask him, but he was busy.
I'm sure he was. JQ probably was on.
Yeah. Anyone Japanese, they wouldn't stay up late enough for me or for us because they've all gone to bed.
To be fair, mate, you've knocked it out of the park with the guests that we've already had on. They are absolute living legends of RC. Starting with none other than obviously Gil. Doesn't get much better than that, really. So I think we're very lucky to have on and the guys that we have and give up the time that they already have for us. So but I do want to get this next one on. Okay.
There's eight world championships in the first 5 guests.
Wow.
Not too bad, let alone all the other championships they hold.
Nikki Walker's asked a very, very relevant question, and I must say I probably missed it. Is your glass empty?
Yes. Nikki.
Well, that's no good. We've got some Happy New Year cheers to go. Yeah, we're only halfway through the program.
To be fair, if our guest isn't ready, I can go get it.
I reckon you've possibly got time because he doesn't seem to be here. Let's. We're going to do some live support. Let's see if this works. Anyone that knows me will know how much I hate sketchiness. Mister, I can't say your name because we're on. We're live on YouTube. Where are you? What's happening? Why is it not working? Well, that's your PIN code, and that's 1234, isn't it? I think for your bank card. No, I'm joking. Really, it's not. Okay, so you've got the app. Got the app, and it's asking you for a PIN code.
I'm back. Nikki, I'm back. I'm going to shut the door.
We're just giving some live technical support to the living legend that is our next guest. Should we so find him? I can hear you in the back, or can hear me in the background. That's scary.
Thanks for someone giving us a thumbs down. It's not Olowski either. I did ask Olowski, but he was out with friends this evening. Out with friends.
Well, he's lucky to be out with friends. We're just inviting our friends into our living rooms, Leroy.
Yeah, exactly.
What phone are you on? Are you on something from the 1980s? That's disappointing. I've not heard that before. I tell you what, why don't you work on? And that's not something to do with like a Facebook code or some weird shit, or it's not sent you like a random message.
It's going straight to
what that is, that's a code to let me into your online banking. That's what it actually is. Yeah. You know, one of those, you've authorized a payment to HSBC that you never bank with, and you need to click this link now to let me into all of your millions. But it's not working. Let's work on that in the background. We'll try and get our next guest on, and then we're gonna come back to you because it would be lovely to have you on. Okay, we'll speak in a minute. Cheers, buddy. Bye. So we're going to move on to the next guest.
Yeah, we are.
While we try and work out that slight weirdness.
Is our next guest ready?
Leroy, I'm just trying to do that now. I hope so. Our next guest has actually been drinking since midday. I have in fairly high authority. I reckon we'll be able to get him online. As soon as I see him pop up in the bottom, then we can ask that sounds wrong, doesn't it? You can ask the question as to who he might be, so we can have another winner.
Well, sounds like Schofield if he's popping up in bottoms, mate.
I tell you what, your career had gone to the toilet if you end up on a Nemo Racing YouTube live video, wouldn't you? After doing national TV. Good Lord, no offense.
He was quite into the RC car.
Do you know what? I never actually saw that video, so I should dig it out.
It was actually quite good. It was quite a good day. Yeah, he was actually. This was before he obviously came out. I mean, it makes no difference before, but he actually was a bit of a legend. I've got to admit.
Yeah, and he is, isn't he? I mean, bloody hell, he goes back so long. Even when I was a kid, he was the one on TV with what was it? It was like a rat or something they had. What was it? I can't remember now. Did that even exist in your time, or was that past your time?
Was it in the kitchen? As a rat in the kitchen?
No, it wasn't in the bedroom either. It was a kids' TV program. Was it Roland the Rat? Was he Roland the Rat with Philip Schofield? Somebody on the side or no? Possibly. Sarah Campbell, Mick Craddock. Not yet. No.
So is our man on?
Not yet. He might still be
drunk.
Yeah, I'm trying. We started good. We started with the pros, didn't we? And it's slowly descending into organised chaos, which is Gordon the Gopher. There we go. I've seen that come on the side. Gordon the Gopher. Exactly that. That's what I remember as a boy growing up.
Remembers it too.
Is that right? Well, I wanted an Avanti and Gordon the Gopher to be in my living room. That sounds wrong.
If you sat on Gordon's lap.
So our next guest is ready. He's ready. I can see him down the bottom there. We're going to play him in just now. You got to just remain quiet for a moment, buddy. Don't give away the big reveal. This is the highlight of us oldies' careers. So Leroy, take it away. Who's our next guest? Let's see who can guess it right.
So this next guest is the 2018 over 40s champ. Who am I? 2014 over 40s champ. Who am I?
That is the EFRA European Federation champion of oldies.
Although I think you still get the world in it, don't you?
I'm not sure. They keep talking about doing a worlds for the over 40s, which should be cool. That'd be nice.
This is random, but you know, if you do the fifth scale European Championship, anyone from the world can enter.
Is that right?
Proof. Yep.
Good Lord, we better start doing. We better make a fifth scale so we can go and dominate.
Well, I've been
Lyndon Hammer Lutz.
Excellent.
He would be. I think Lutz is only 23, but yeah, he just looks older than he is. He's got big feet.
Someone's won.
We've got a right answer. I've got Mikey Shory Boy, one of our very own, that's correct in who we have as our next guest, and I'm going to play him now just as he's having a nice swig of his next drink.
Hey.
Good evening.
Hello, guys.
How are you?
It's very good. How are you?
Look at you in your shirt, looking all
Yeah,
proper.
It's kind of fancy. I had some champagne as well, so it's
Fantastic. Was that for breakfast?
and now for lunch.
You're slipping, buddy. You're
Nice to
slipping.
see you
Leroy,
guys.
can you hear Rob this time?
I can.
Oh, fantastic news.
Very nice to see you guys. Long time
I tell you
ago.
what, I've just got to look at that screen in admiration of the hunk that's sat there in front of me. It's taking my breath away momentarily.
I can log off if you want.
The only problem is I think we've got 3 other viewers that are looking, so we need to have some private time. How are you, buddy? Have you had a good Christmas? And thank you for joining us.
Everything is quite good, but the COVID stuff is doing bad stuff to us. But otherwise, from that, it's good.
So for everybody else that doesn't know, Rob is from Sweden. So you took a very different approach as a country to COVID as we did. Do you think it made any difference, or was it just exactly the same sort of stuff?
To be honest, I think you guys did the right decisions, and we did the wrong ones.
Okay.
We had pretty much no lockdowns or nothing, but pretty much people died by capita is way higher here than you have. So we done it pretty much the wrong way.
But you had a beer while you were doing it, and I'd have had a beer with you as well.
Sure, of course.
Exactly. So Leroy has got some really burning questions that he's going to ask you. So I'm going to hand it over to Leroy.
Yep.
So, Gus, how was your Christmas? First question.
It was perfect. I had a 12-volt vacuum cleaner for present, so I'm very happy for that.
Well, that was the next question. What was your favorite present? So,
yeah, that was quite a good one, actually. Yeah.
Can I ask?
My dad
Can I
bought
ask
my
a
mum a
non-prem-
vacuum cleaner once, and it didn't go down well.
Leroy, sorry, because I'm being an arse button in, but I wanted to know, what was your favorite activity with that Hoover? It just came straight into my head that knowing you, I needed to ask it.
So hold on,
oh
you
my
told me the
God,
Hoover
man.
and it came
Yeah.
into your head.
You nailed it.
You nailed it.
I can't tell it. I will tell you in Messenger.
Yeah, I messaged you.
Just send a video. He likes that.
Sorry, Leroy.
It's
I'll
not.
be quiet now.
It's not good enough for this occasion.
So next question. What team are you going to run for in 2021?
I hope I will run for Agama team again. I had actually 2020. I needed a year off and just fixing what I've been racing for 20 years and I needed a year off and I might come back to 2021 and hopefully I will race for John and probably we can do some magic stuff at the 40 plus Euros in France. That's my aim.
Yeah,
that
I'll be
sounds
the
good.
hitman.
I was going to say, Leroy's going to be there giving the full factory support at the 2021
That's awesome.
Euros.
That's awesome.
So, and we'll
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have Kev Brunston as well, that's able to do that race as well because he's turned 40, so it's going to be fast. We're going to have some big competition, buddy, because Jerome's going to be there as well, Jerome Sartell. So we're going to have to be focused. But I think we could tag team in like we used to back in the day anyway. So there's no problem.
We just give Jerome a couple of bottle of wines and he's out of there. So it's
he's
what's
done.
the
He'll be doing
problem?
the Pink Panther out of the rostrum.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we know the way to do it. So from me,
Yeah.
buddy, I want to say a massive thank you for coming online and a huge Happy New Year. I hope it's a fantastic one for you. Thank you for humouring us and coming online tonight. You know, you're close to my heart, so awesome.
Awesome, guys. Have a good New Year's.
Keep drinking. Don't stop.
Yeah, I will for sure. Yeah.
We'll raise a glass to that. Cheers, buddy.
Great, man. Take care.
Take care.
Wicked. I love that guy.
Yeah, me too. He's an absolute living legend. That's the correct use of that phrase for that man. Okay, so our next one. Our next one's also a good one. Oh. We've got to go back to the question before. I've just seen pop up in my bottom once again. The very man that was supposed to be here left us hanging. So, who was right? Who was right on that answer before we throw him into the ring?
So Carrots had already guessed it before anyone had even said it. Even I'd said the question. So it's whether you let him have that or not.
I think we probably should, because here he is, none other than the living legend, Hollywood Rob Raisey himself. Happy Christmas.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Hello, mate.
Very good.
Hello, mate.
How did we fix the technical problem that was going on?
All right, boy.
We had some technical issues, but I got it sorted out.
So the guy that actually deals with technology every day had the technical issues.
Correct.
How are our solar panels looking?
Oh, they're still solaring. In fact, Gustafsson, legend.
Tell us about it, man. We look forward to seeing Gus back racing next year at our track and everywhere else. And yeah, and you, mate, and you got to come and do
absolutely. And actually, it's good that Gustafsson came on before me, because that reminded me of the Euro A's in 2008 in Crete, when he turned up at the bar at 5 a.m. ready to start drinking when we were ready to leave, John.
Yes, I remember that. Bizarrely, it's one of the nights that I do remember. It went on the next day to be my best ever Euros. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but yes, that particular night we had a fairly heavy one, and
we did.
It was time to go home, wasn't it? The sun was up.
It really was. The sun had come up, and Robbie just turned up, and at like 5 a.m. expecting to have a bit of a drink, and we'd been bleaching it all night long.
I do remember slightly just before that you were throwing bar stools at Craig Drescher because you didn't like him at that time because his car kept breaking.
I mean, that is technically not incorrect, but I think Dresch, in all fairness to him, had done quite a lot of vodka Red Bull, and John Dale was part of that, to be fair. And it was it got a bit messy, to be fair, didn't it?
It did. I think there was probably a few too many upskirts that were trying to go on, and I think you'd drawn the line. But
you brought Jamie Booth there.
Yeah, exactly. Seeing Gus on the beach with a nicked moped or whatever he had with him just seemed to be a fitting end before we went into a Euro final.
And we went back to the hotel together in the same taxi. He was hugging me like his girlfriend. It was amazing.
Yeah, but he would make you his bitch, though.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt, and I'd be happy to be so, because he's a legend. A bit like you, Pete.
From that same year, I remember a story when we went to Bergerac. You remember?
Oh, the Euro Bs?
Yeah, and you drove there.
I did.
And you went past the track, and it was honking on the horn. Our race is there, and you went straight past the track. And then he was quickly turned around, and he had to follow a police car back to the station. We didn't see him for 3 hours.
Well, I picked up Matt Perry halfway, and we got to a set of traffic lights, and unfortunately I turned on the wrong side of the road. So instead of going across and left, I kind of just went left. But coming the other way were two French policemen on motorcycles who were quite irritated by my manoeuvre. So they proceeded to pull us over in a lay-by, and we could see the flags on the track. We were that close. And then I had to go to some backstreet French scary police station. And actually, I didn't think I was ever going to get out alive, but I bribed them. 80 euros, got it done.
Like only you could. So we're going to have... This could last an episode, and we need to do an episode.
It could.
Leroy, take away some quick fire Christmas questions that we're asking everybody.
So, how was your Christmas, firstly?
It was actually very good. Thank you for asking.
Good. And what was your favourite present?
probably my private number plates that my fiance bought me for my car.
Nice.
Was it
nice? When are you going to make your wife?
It just says legend.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it doesn't say dirt.
I am legend. Yeah.
Just legend.
Love it.
What team are you going to drive for in 2021, mate?
The only team to drive for, mate, Nemo Racing.
Look at that.
Very much. And yeah, to cap it all off, can you just say Happy New Year to your lovely fans out there and sign yourself off?
It's been a tough year for many, but I've been up to Nemo Raceway 2 or 3 times, and it's been great. And what you guys have done up there is fantastic. And actually, the car is really good. You know, I have to say, out of the box, it's really easy to drive. It's got plenty of steering. It kind of does everything. It's predictable. And if I was to race a bit more, I could get it a bit better probably. But no, it's fantastic. So well done to you two guys and all your hard work.
Cheers,
and
mate.
I wish
Happy New Year to
everybody a Happy New Year.
And
thank you very much, buddy, and Happy New Year to you too. And we look forward to seeing you back at the track very, very soon.
Can't wait. Take care, boys. Nice to see you.
And you, mate. There we go. Legend.
So look at that. And we've got our next guest waiting, ready.
Okay, so this one is meant to be up after Gus?
Yes, but I would like to ask the question on this one.
Go.
So this is a man that is very talented with an airbrush and sports a similar hairdresser to me.
I knew you'd change mine. Mine was just too harsh, wasn't it?
Yours was too harsh. Yes. So answers on a postcard with a stamp. Let's see who we've got going down.
David Ronnefolk's online.
Yeah, David, Happy New Year. And to Pops as well with Pierre. Good to see
So
you online.
David, I did ask to come online, but he had his family meal around the time we were doing this. Otherwise,
Yeah,
he would have
no
been
worries.
online. So.
God, you've pulled some cats out of the bag with this one, Leroy. I'll give you that.
David, there's still time, mate. If you want us to send us a link real quick.
Yeah. Who's first on my side? I've got Shorey, Mr. Mikey Shorey again. I've got first on mine.
Yep, agreed.
So, without further ado, and throwing him into our stream live from Hull, it's Mr. Tappatini.
It's East Yorkshire. Well,
how's Hull doing,
I've
mate?
got no sound.
It's fine.
We're back to no sound again. How are we doing, mate? That's a nice T-shirt you've got rocking there, mate.
Yeah, made it special. So
definitely made
how
it
are you
special.
guys doing?
Special for tonight or just special?
Special for tonight, yeah. I did it like
Very
about
good.
20 minutes before we come on.
Give him a round of applause. If you need a body shell and you want it painted so it looks absolutely mint, you need to check out Paintworks. Have a little look. Have a look on their Instagram or have you got Facebook, buddy? What are you using?
Yeah, I've got Facebook or Instagram. Probably better. There's probably more pictures on Instagram than there is on Facebook. Or just drop me a message. It's perfectly fine now. I've probably got more pictures of shells that I've done than what I've uploaded. So
I can see some shells in the background behind your shoulder. What's
they're just well. I've had a little bit of spare time, so I thought I'd just work through my own. I've kind of gathered
Leroy
through
wants
the year.
to know. Leroy wants to know if any of those are his.
Actually, it's funny you should say that because
look at that.
That's normally how it stays for a good 6 months, though.
No. Cause I have got like all
You
the
need
little
to be
templates
nice.
and stuff here that I use.
Is my four-wheel drive one there somewhere?
It might be downstairs.
So, very nice to see you online, buddy. I hope you've had a fantastic Christmas with the family and love to all of those as well. We've got some questions for you. Firstly, how was your Christmas? Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah, it was good. Obviously fairly quiet just with the whole COVID situation, but on the whole, it was pretty good. My mum, dad and my brother come round. Unfortunately, just with the tier 3 system and the tier system, we couldn't see Nikki's family in sort of the normal environment that we would, but it is what it is. I think, we FaceTimed them on Christmas morning and they got to see the kids open the presents and stuff like that. So it was kind of cool. Obviously, modern technologies kind of help that out. So
yeah, exactly. That's just what I was going to say. Modern technology has made what could have been even worse not quite so bad, because we can still do stuff like this and see each other and share a bit of love and all that sort of stuff. Which leads us on to the next question, which was, what was your favourite Christmas present? And if you didn't get one,
I wasn't joking, but I mean, to be fair, I tend to buy most of the stuff that I want throughout the year anyway. So I'm kind of tough to buy for. But
I have a question. Do you declare all of that stuff that you buy that you want to your wife?
Yeah, every single penny of it. She don't care. As long as the bills are paid and it's got food in our tummies, then I can spend the money on whatever I want, really.
Good man. I'm not going to feed you to the lions. Don't worry on that anyway. And
no,
so for 2021, tell me the brands that you're going to be racing. Don't break my heart on a New Year's Eve.
I'm not going to break your heart. Obviously, Nemo Racing, Agama, Bullet. Obviously, the tyres that you guys stock, which are Beta and Six Mick. I don't think Piranha Fuel. Don't think I really need anything more than that, to be fair.
That is the right answer. What do you reckon, Leroy?
I have no idea what he said.
he said all of our brands, basically. So final thing, raise a glass. Do you want to say anything? Happy New Year to the guys.
Happy New Year, guys.
And remember, if you need a body painting, get to Paintworks. Look them up. I see you did some fantastic shows for Glazer recently as well.
Yeah,
Mr. Glazer, one of our legends that's still with us.
Yeah, I did him some 8 GT shells. He wanted like kind of a Castrol design, but he wanted something a little bit race replica, but I twisted it arm into something a bit more modern. So it looked very,
very cool. So happy New Year to you, buddy. Thank you for supporting us. Like personally, from Leroy and I, you gave us so much of your own time to make the raceway happen as well this year, with all of the fit out that you did of the rostrum and race control and everything like that. So again, a massive thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Both of us.
Yeah, I mean, I can't hear you, but thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. It's been awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers, guys.
Bye bye.
There we go.
So, Mr. Leroy, I'm gonna possibly pee myself in a minute, which is a little bit worrying. Although you wouldn't be able to see that live on YouTube. And we have our next very, very special guest. He is ready. I can see him down the bottom.
Okay, so I can ask the question. You go pee.
Hope that he's ready to come into the bottom when I push go. So let's try it. And I hope that you can.
Oh, so I didn't get to ask a question.
Hey. Good evening, Mr. Roscoe. Happy Christmas and Happy New Year. Oh no, we're going to have. Hang on, one sec. Let's try that again, because I think I had you on mute, so that was my fault. So we'll try again. Good evening, Mr. Roscoe, and Happy New Year and Christmas and all that sort of stuff.
How's Tier 4?
Hello, mate. I can hear you this time. Hey, how we doing?
Can I, as you can hear each other, can I go for a wee?
Yeah. So, and John, you also didn't let me ask the question before you just threw him in there.
Yeah.
So once again, we need to pick a random winner from the side where I made an error.
So it was going to be, he's fantastic at turning right, and he can always put a lap in.
That's it. That's the one in there.
It's one maximum. One lap.
And
how you doing, mate? You all right?
Before you get into your questions, that is an absolutely fantastic hairstyle I can see going on.
He's a peaky blinder, isn't he?
There's a fringe. Blinder. Please, John.
I like it. Look at it.
You remember fringes?
Claydon Hay Farm.
At least I'm not the odd one out this time. I was the odd one out in the last sketch. John Lee each side.
Yeah, that's it. I saw Talbertini had a bit of a forward combing job.
Needed to try harder.
Going to get it weaved into his eyebrows.
So, how's your Christmas, bud?
Yeah, good, mate. I love it. I mean, you know me, I'm miserable anyway. So if I'm at home with the gates shut and the family here, that's all I need. I don't need to be out and about. I love it.
And you had a white Christmas.
And almost white Christmas. We had snow on Christmas Eve, and it's still here. We've still got a little bit in the garden, but not white enough. But it's freezing today, and there's a bit forecast for tomorrow, so we might get to go sledging tomorrow.
That'd be fun. We are not. We're tropical down here, mate. It's just 1 degree.
Paradise. Sunshine.
Always sun's there. Always sun down here. We're just in tier 4. You're not allowed out to see it, are you? So.
You're in what tier?
Tier 4. Yeah. So, what was your favourite present you got for Christmas?
Right. Now, because I'm spoiled, and I, as a rule, a bit like my old mate Talbertini, I do like to treat myself now and again. I do indulge myself when no one's looking. But I got new motorbike boots. I got some carpet slippers.
What brand?
Yeah. Bit more Jack hardware with the movies. What else did I get? I can't even remember. So much. It's been
stuff.
Ace. The highlight of my Christmas. Alfie had a little bit of an unusual request for a Christmas present, especially for a Ross boy who should actually be into petrol fumes, motocross bikes, and hurting himself. And a few weeks before Christmas, we got his list, and he was, could I have a camera? So I'm like, whoa. So he knew exactly what he wanted. He'd researched it. A DSLR. Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
So we found
and
one.
And I've seen the pictures you've been
DSLR.
taking too, as well.
And what he insisted on, the big lens. I need a big lens. Right, don't we all, son? So
yes.
What's made my Christmas is the way this lad, like he's 11 now, but he's took this camera, he's done his research, he's read up on it, and he has been outside taking photographs non-stop. You know what I mean? Just like, and then he just came to me, put his arm around me, he's like, Dad, that's the best Christmas present I've ever had. So I give him a slap and told him he's getting a go-kart. But he's he's embraced it. He's just, you know what I mean? He's just proper took it on board. That was Evie's Evie, so she's like Doll's House, Lol Dolls, dancing and singing, and that makes you Christmas because she's an absolute laugh a minute.
Yeah.
So where I know it's all doom and gloom and all that, and everyone I'm sick of hearing about it, but if this is misery, then I'm happy in my own misery. Do you know what I mean? You just lock my gate, lock us in, and we're all good.
Yeah. Wicked.
That's absolutely the right way, isn't it? That's the way it should be.
Well, yeah, it's just how we live, isn't it? We've had our ups and downs as a family, and we just love our own company. Do you know, it would have been nice to have some guests around. We normally have people around on New Year's Eve, and we've got the space, and we've always got somewhere for people to stay and all that sort of stuff. But it is what it is. This is where we are. Make the most of it. For me, New Year's Eve normally only lasts till about 10:30 anyway. I'm fancying a snooze now.
Well, I was there last Christmas.
Yes, but you went home on New Year's Eve, didn't you? Or the day before?
Yeah, New Year's Eve. Yeah,
we never got no snow. I made you a false promise.
Yeah. It's definitely going to snow. It didn't snow.
Definitely.
So,
I tell you what, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that I missed the first part of your interview, mate. But I had a pee on board that was something like Frank Drebin from Police Squad. It just didn't stop. So I'm sorry for that, but literally I was touching cloth at the wrong end. But yeah, 2021 is going to be a big year for Roscoe and breakthrough for Junior as well. I think on the racing and stuff. And you've given us from my point of view, just door stopping this for a minute, you've given us a huge amount of time on two elements into the Nemo Racing Empire. One is the actual track itself, so a massive thank you for that. In various times we couldn't have actually done the races without you because we were in a bind. So
I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it, mate. I appreciate being involved. I've loved it every second.
Part of the family for life, absolutely no doubt whatsoever. And secondly, everyone's going to be pretty excited next year when they get to run some of your shocks that you've spent 8, 9, 10 months on. That's going to be coming into the new year through Nemo with yourself as well under the RCX brand. So huge thank you to everything you've thrown into Leroy and I's little empire for 2020, and looking forward to 2021 and where that's going to take us. I think it's exciting.
Thank you. It's been good fun, hasn't it? We started me, yourself, Leroy, and Davey Boy. We went for that first initial test, and we, there's some hours gone in from all parties, hasn't there? And it's like It's
Absolutely.
the few guys we've put them on already. We've obviously, we've done a little bit of sponsorship through the RCX brand already. So we have Lewis Jetset Jones on board, and Ben, obviously Lee. And I'd like to get some out. I was obviously keen to get some out to America and try them, but the situation as it was, driver-wise, wouldn't allow it. And now that situation's changed, so we can put them into our American drivers, can't we? And it's just going to be. And obviously, the main thing that comes from that is we all get to go to America, test them.
Exactly.
I don't know what they drink in America. What do they drink?
I think they
Beer.
drink anything that you want to drink, and we'll serve it ×2, and it will be a banner year, as they say over there. We're going to have a banner year in 2021.
Absolutely.
Happy New Year, buddy. Have a great
Happy
one.
And to you.
Cheers, buddy.
Hey, boys.
Thank you for the time tonight, and we'll see you soon.
Love you all.
Cheers, pal.
Take care. Same back.
Cool. We better crack on.
We had, and I've got our next guest is lined up and waiting, bro. So play him.
Okay, so, nope, he's one of the fastest young drivers in the country, and of course now he drives in a Gamma. Who is it? Who am I? Who am I? Go get the crowd involved. They've gone a bit. Well, they haven't gone quiet. They're still talking, but we're getting back involved.
I think I just trumped, and it smells not very nice. I don't like it. It might have been Teddy. That's the good thing about having a dog, is you can blame it on the dog. Dirty dog. Jesus Christ.
He's looking at you like, no, mate.
He's actually not.
Look at my dirty dog. Passed out.
So I'm fairly sure that I heard your dog snoring.
Yeah, pick that one.
Early. It was either that or Gil. One of the two. Okay, so our next guest is ready. Who got it right? Who got it right? Come on.
Kev.
Look down the side. It's Kev. It's Kev. So without further ado, please welcome Mr. Lewis Jones. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year, buddy.
And to you, and to you.
Oh, good. I can't hear.
What are you drinking?
A little bit of Corona, sadly.
Oh, a bit of Corona. Oh, the poetic license in that. So, Leroy, you can't hear Jonesy.
No, but I couldn't hear Andy until you unmuted him. Have you muted Lewis at all?
No, I could try. Let me try muting and unmuting again, as there's little secret work.
Is that better? You hear me now?
Can you hear Lewis's dulcet tones? So we were trying to get hold of you earlier on, buddy. We were told that you were busy. What were you doing?
Not a lot. Lying in bed.
That's not the answer that we got, but we'll keep it. We'll keep it like that for now.
Your dad told me a different story, and I can't even hear you.
No.
There we go. So it seems a common theme that the guests can hear you, Leroy. So you can fire the questions, and we can still get the answers. So let's give that a try.
So, Lewis, how was your Christmas?
It wasn't too bad, mate. To be honest.
Let me know.
I know you can't hear me, but John can hear me. Yeah, just a quiet one with the family.
It was all right.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your favourite present?
I'm not trying to offend anybody in that, so if I have, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be an interesting.
Favourite present? It's got to be TV. Yes. New TV.
Ooh, a new TV, Leroy.
Ooh, lucky boy. You
Favourite
obviously
present.
put that to use tonight, watching Netflix and chill, right?
There we go. That's the one.
Okay. So, can you please tell us what teams you're going to run for in 2021?
Well, the one and only Nemo Racing in Anagama. And then keeping on board with Tekin, but a change up for tyres. So I'm going to be running what you guys are running with 6 Mick and Beta. And then same with engine. We're moving over to the Bullet, which will be
that.
exciting.
We're hearing it live. We're having some firsts. We had Ondaro's first about what electrics he was going to be running, and we're having some firsts as well from Mr. Jones. Obviously, welcoming into even further, which is exciting for us with the engine and tyres and stuff as well. So
yeah, sure. I can't wait. Honestly, I'm proper buzzing.
Same. And I know Leroy will be as well. And yeah, very soon we're going to be out trackside and living the dream again.
Definitely.
What do you reckon, Leroy?
100%. I don't know what he said, but yes, looking forward to us running the exact same things and winning as many races as we can. Helping you develop as a driver and a person.
Definitely.
100%. So all that remains with that, I think, we covered the Christmas present, we covered the brands that we're running, is to wish you, the family, dad, mum, sister, everybody, happy New Year, happy Christmas. Let's celebrate to a 2021 that's going to be fantastic for us. A banner year, I hope, for Nemo Racing and Nemo Raceway and all the good things we've got coming up. There's so much great positivity that we have in our brands and also at the track as well to look forward to in 2021. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Health, you and the family.
And you.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah. Mark, Lewis, Sam, Millie, Riley.
That's the one.
Soon.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're there.
Bye, mate.
Take care, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so we're lined up and ready with our next very, very, very important special stroke brother friend. So what's the question?
So he loves to have a good mumble and has
you're wrong. That's the next one. Yeah, that's the next one.
No,
what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to throw him in at the deep end, which is what we like doing. And welcome the one and only partner in crime over in USA,
Billy.
What's up, fellas?
Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year. How you guys doing?
We're good. Leroy, can you hear him?
Can everybody hear me? Yes. Okay. I'm having flashbacks from
exactly that. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking when we first tried to do this, we were like, this would be really cool if we had a special guest on. Why don't we speak to Billy and see if Billy's up for it? We're like, yeah, man, that's going to be cool. And here we are, still in lockdown, doing the same shit.
It was an incredibly fun tornado of technology failing us, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah. It's definitely got better, but it's still a little bit sketchy. But it's incredible what it's doing. To be fair,
I mean, it's working right now. So I mean, we're already above the, and it seems like everybody's come in pretty much perfect from what I've been watching. So yeah.
No, I was going to say, have you been watching and seen? We've been all over the continent so far, and then back up to you. We've had some fairly high-profile guests. Compliments of Mr. Leroy himself there.
I tuned in, I think, just about before Gus came on, and then it's been trying to bounce between the onslaught of text messages that I'm always getting about whatever, and then the YouTube app on my phone, and then trying to remember what my password. Luckily, my phone actually remembered my Facebook password, which is the only reason that I'm able to be here right now. Otherwise, I'd have to reset my whole life to have made it happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Leroy, tell Billy who he missed early on in the show.
So, Billy, I mean, you've missed a host of people from over your side of the world. We had Gil Losi on first.
Oh, nice. I love Gil. I haven't spoken to him in a while.
We've had Robert Battier on, Robert Battle, for us, like, English-speaking people. We had Ty Tessman on.
You guys are so big time. Wow.
Mr. Cavalieri.
Wow.
Mr. Ongaro.
That's you just bring the heavyweights, Lee. I'll tell you what.
And then the biggest one we've had so far is Robert Racy.
Who?
Exactly. He's a dirt master. You definitely know. You'll know of him. He'll be at Neo Buggy every year. He's the one that talks a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
No, it's awesome. I saw the set list, so to speak, and pretty impressive. Yeah, pretty impressive. I was working, and I'm like, oh crap, I need to tune into this thing and make sure I don't miss my slot.
Yeah.
And then of course now I can actually keep up with everything that's been going on. So.
Yeah. Well, I missed your slot because I didn't have you written down on my little list here for some reason. I must have just missed the question.
My slot didn't miss you.
All the girls.
Lord, we're back into the innuendo city, which I like. So, have you had a good Christmas, buddy?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, we're in Texas, obviously. Things are pretty. It's been nice and warm until today, and then the lockdown stuff is kind of, it's just kind of like the Wild West out there. So we're still able to go out and have races, and me personally, I tried to I avoid small closed-in spaces. Like there's a really nice new 10 scale track that opened up near us, but I'm not going because, I'm just trying I'm trying to do the best that I can in light of everything that's going on, and still try to be out and function as normal as I possibly can do at the same time. So
we're slightly jealous. We're slightly jealous because over here we are, no racing is happening and everything's locked down. And
like we left there because we didn't like the way that you guys did the things. So, and here we are doing exactly the wildness that I guess is the sole reason that we exist in the first place, for better or for worse.
Fantastic. I love it. I love it. So following on from that, what was your best Christmas present that you had?
I got a new mattress for the trailer because after I attend races, I usually self-quarantine out in the trailer for a week or two. And my wife was nice enough to get me a nice new mattress for my little bunk in there, my little cubby hole.
So I have a question with that. So does that mean when the NEMA USA trailer's rocking, don't come knocking?
Yeah. Usually just means it's windy outside.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Say with Billy quarantining on his own, you never know.
Not much for it. Not much more to it than the wind. For yeah,
that is also what she said, buddy. That is also what he said. Fantastic. So what brands are you going to be driving for in 2021, bro?
Well, I've been thinking about it, and I guess I'll go ahead and stick with what I got. It seems to be working pretty well. Been here since 2013. I honestly have never built another new A scale car since I've started doing this, and I don't intend to ever do that ever again. So, not going anywhere for as long as I can possibly imagine. Obviously,
that's awesome. That's what we wanted to hear.
I think that goes without saying.
That goes for a happy Christmas and a Merry New Year and all those other things, doesn't it? And
yeah.
Obviously, we've been hard at work over here with NEMA Raceway in 2020, and about our race that we have coming up at Easter, which is not replacing because it's irreplaceable for the DXR, but we're trying to do it in the best homage to that race that can't happen in 2021. Are you going to be there?
Gosh, I hope so. I hope this all calms down enough to where we can definitely make it over there. And I love traveling over and seeing all you guys. It's just seeing another part of my family, so wouldn't miss it. If the opportunity arises, I definitely will not miss it as long as we're able to make it happen.
And I'll be at the airport ready to pick up my bro from the US, and hopefully with a very, very talented driver as well with Brandon. I know we've spoken about having Brandon Rose over as well.
He's definitely if it's happening, he's coming with me for sure. So that'll be a good time. Yeah,
we can't wait for it. We're like giddy with excitement of what we can do with that race. It's
right.
Almost like a once in a lifetime opportunity to have the biggest race in the UK. We've got some incredible names that Leroy's been massively helping to get into that race with, like Ongaro and Robert Battle as well tonight, confirming that they'll be there, and it's going to be wild, isn't it? I think.
And hopefully I'll be bringing up the tail of the old guys class.
100%. You can come and give us a race in it. We'll do an over 40s class that you and I and Kev can duke out, and also Rob Gustafsson, because I think he's going to come over. And then when we've done that,
just a 10-minute main, because I can't stand up there for much longer than that.
Yeah, the knees give out. After that, we'll go to Harry Potter World after that, and we'll go excited. We've missed that every year so far.
Yeah, we definitely have had some good times when we some very memorable moments, to say the least.
Yeah, exactly. Love you, man, and thank you.
Love
for
you too, buddy. Lee, thank you. You guys have a
and,
great New Year. Looking forward to coming over.
Cheers,
yeah,
man.
love the family.
All right, take care.
Take care.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right, quick fire. One more.
I'm loading it up. Check down the side on the Leroy's shout outs to see if we've missed anything while I'm getting that worked out. Give me 1 second, Leroy.
Yep, not much missed. CJ wanted me to say thanks to Billy. Sorry, mate, I've only just seen that for the e-buggy bits that you got. So Billy, if you're still watching, CJ says thank you very much. Everyone else just guessed Billy's name pretty much. So yeah,
Perfect.
really.
The first person I had down for that was somebody on here. I'll have a look in a second. Okay, so the final guest should be lining up, and then we can play in the question.
Yes, again.
Ruben, yeah, again. It didn't quite work out as planned, but play it in, Leroy. He's in waiting.
So this guy, he loves a good mumble, and he has an RC encyclopedia in his head. Who am I? I really need some background music when I answer that.
Who do you want to
already
choose?
because they kind of heard the first time round.
Is one and only, exactly. So let's play in. Mr. Rumble, happy.
How are we all doing? All right. I think my headphones might have just connected to. I can get that fixed. How are we doing? All right.
They've connected to some like Harman Garden or Bose or B&O or some other system that you've got playing in the background. He's back.
Hey.
We've got an armpit. Rumble, you're still there. And he's back. Can you hear us? Possibly not. Leroy, speak
Hello,
and see if
Mark, can you hear us?
Mark.
Oh, he's not loving the mumbles.
Rumble. What I'm going to do, Rumble, I'm going to hide you and then bring you back in.
So I think I might be live, but I can't hear anything. Ooh. I'm having a little look on the laptop.
Yeah, he can't hear
us.
Okay. So let's try refresh. Let's do a refresh.
I think I might have a reset on that one.
Exactly. Oh, he's gone. He's doing his own one. See if he follows the link in. Mr. Martin, I've got to say a very big thank you for the guests that you've managed to bring in tonight. That's some going.
No problem. Anytime.
Pretty impressive. I'm not sure which one we could choose as the standout of that lot, really. It's just impossible, I think.
No, I mean, we didn't massively know what we were going to do tonight, did we? And we decided quite late, so it was a bit of a last 2 hour thrash, but we got there.
As ever. Yeah, we got that. Mr. Rumble, can you hear us?
I can hear you both loud and clear. How are we doing, guys?
My God.
Good. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. We thought, I'm going to put my headphones in because then I'll be able to hear you properly. What a mug.
I'll tell you what, it worked for some of our earlier guests. I noticed that they were
headphoned up.
Or AirPodded
I know,
up.
I thought, I'll follow that trend that works.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In my mind, I've always got Jack Harvey that looks so cool with his AirPods in. Back in the early days when Mr. Roscoe lined us up that special guest. I thought, yeah, that works well. But anyway, Leroy, we're running late. We've got to keep it kind of on schedule. So I'm going to pass it over to you to ask the questions of Mr. Rumble.
Mr. Rumble, how was your Christmas, buddy?
Not too bad, not too bad. It was obviously a different...
In 20 words. In 20 words.
I might as well give up straight away. No chance. Yeah, no, not too bad, not too bad. Fortunately, I was able to spend it with at least my mum. My sister and her fiance were planning on travelling down, but that was not to be. Obviously, old Nicola closed the border.
Do it for Nige.
Yeah, hashtag do it for Nige. But at least I got to spend it with mum, so that was nice. It was all right.
So, what was your favourite present?
So, like most of the other guests, I just have a real habit, much problem, about buying myself all these things. So I'm a terrible person to try and buy things for.
Just one sec. One sec. Leroy, do you think he's gone over his 20 words in that explanation already?
Pretty easily, yes.
I think there's a good chance of that.
Go on. Sorry, I
digress. Rumble, pick one.
I'm not too sure. I got a backpack.
Oh, fantastic!
Let's go with backpack.
Backpack. And what team are you going to drive for or represent in 2021?
So yeah, it's only ever going to be one, and it's obviously going to be with you guys at Nemo. So I definitely won't be racing for 2021 because I do hope on trying to help Nemo Racing and not hinder it. So yeah, let's try not lose all the customers with me riding the product. making it look really good. So yeah, Nemo Racing for 2021 and beyond, I'm sure.
You do yourself down, because the last time you raced, I'm fairly sure you won an SRS round with a 215E buggy. I can remember celebrating.
That is true. That is true. It was about
Bloomers,
4 or 5 years
Tony
ago.
Truman, you beat all of the works guys at that race.
Yeah, good old unreliable e-buggies. I was pleased to keep mine going.
We don't need to mention they went flat. That's just that's a fine. It doesn't say that in the result sheet. Yeah, exactly.
So that's it, mate. Thank you very much for joining us. And I just wanted you to give a sign off in less than 20 words. It's a happy New Year to everyone out there.
Well, thanks everyone for checking in. Obviously, I've been watching the whole thing. Great to get everyone on, and hopefully everyone has a good New Year. I think we've got good times ahead. So yeah, Merry Christmas to all, and a Happy New Year as well.
Fingers crossed.
Like
from my point of view, Mr. Rumble, you've helped us massively at the races. When we've done our 5 or 6 races, we have one last question in our prize to win something that is worth probably about 500 quid. And it's relevant because you've been there for every single one of them from the first race onwards. And I have the question written here. I'm going to read it out because half a glass of wine afterwards, I need to remember it properly. And so this is for a membership to Nemo Raceway, and also access to come and use it whenever you would like in the year of 2021. So this is a prize worth about £500 if you were going to come and choose to do those things on your own. So membership to Nemo Raceway and access to come and use it, as long as there's not a race on, access to come and use it whenever you would like to come and use it on practice days, Monday to Friday, or Saturday and Sunday if we haven't got a race on. So
completely free.
Completely free. Whoever gets this right first wins this prize. And Mr. Rumble, you've been there at all of them. You've been announcing these. You know the winners to these, so you know the answer that I'm going to ask, or the answer to the question I'm going to ask. Name the 4 winners of the 6 rounds that we have had at Nemo Raceway so far. So we've done 6 races at Nemo Raceway.
Yeah.
One driver has won 3.
Yeah.
One driver has won 1. One driver has won 1, and another driver has won 1. Who are those 4 drivers that have won those races so far at our track?
I know.
You will know.
I also
Mr.
know.
Rumble will also know.
I had to.
Any of our team drivers are excluded from this. So if you're one of our team drivers and you know the answer, exclude yourself anyway, because this prize is not for you. 4 drivers. 4 drivers have won all of our races so far. 1 has won 3, and then we have 3 that have won 1 each. So let's have a look what we've got coming in on the side.
I see some answers coming in that look pretty strong.
Okay. I'm seeing one straight away that stands out. Oh, Ali, you were close. That was close. No. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to get this wrong. Who are we seeing? Leroy? Mark, tell me.
I think I see Sarah Campbell with the right answer.
And I think I see the same thing as well. Leroy, what have you got your...
Yeah, I've got a Sarah Campbell or a Lee Maggs, both very close together.
Yeah, I've got...
So
Sarah Campbell's the first one on
my chat. I have showing in my chat, correct, first, Lee Maggs.
Lee Maggs it is.
True to our other competition at Christmas, I think we're going to have to go with that pops up. I think that's pretty impressive that we've had multiple people that are correct and in the same minute. But the first one that comes up into the chat of the main thing is Lee Maggs. So
I was impressed to see it, because even though I've been sat in for 50 hours, I thought, oh dear, I need to actually think about what the right answer is. That's all right. I got a brain like a sieve.
Even I just read it down.
Yeah, that's the. You've got
Did
the
you
right
write it
idea.
down? Did
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
it
I was
right?
like that. I'm just going to make sure here.
Look at that. So,
Yeah,
so
no
Lee
pen and
Max,
paper handy.
if you're not registered on nemoracing.com, get onto nemoracing.com, register. I'll see it come in. Same as our other prize winners from Christmas time. We'll be doing that as soon as we get past into the new year. So we're back at work on Tuesday for us. And so we will be getting everyone's prizes out to them then. Lee Max, you've just won a year's membership at Nemo Raceway and also an all-access pass to come and use it whenever you'd like to, Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday if we've not got a race going on. And I dare say you'll find myself, Leroy, or Mark there at any time to come and give you some help. Whatever you run, it doesn't matter. We'll be there to help and support you and get the best out of your racing.
Exactly.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, well done.
So
very, very well done.
On that bombshell.
On that bombshell, and definitely late, and I'm sorry for that, but we've got them all in. It's your fault, Leroy, because you lined up so many guests for us to take in.
Unbelievable. Yeah, well done, Lee. That was awesome to
I
get
mean,
those.
when we first spoke about this, I thought we might have 2 or 3 or 4, and then when I saw the list coming through with numbers to contact and trying to get the B Live stuff going on, I was like, this is going to be jet.
I got your message through, John, and I thought, now you've actually got to organise all these people that you've got. I thought,
somehow it worked.
And yeah, awesome.
How it worked. I have no idea how, but it did.
It did. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year. Love you both. I hope the best for us and everybody else watching in 2021. We can't wait to get at it and get out there and do what we love doing, which is racing some RC cars. And that's only just around the corner, regardless of what's going on everywhere else. It won't be long until we're back out there and racing, and we'll be there smiling and crying and all those other things that happen with RC racing, no doubt. So
good times ahead.
Happy New Year from me.
Yeah, I echo that. Thank you, everyone. Say love you two guys. Love everyone online, really. Just love is all around. Without all you guys, it wouldn't happen, no matter what. So thanks for tuning in. And yeah, let's keep this rolling into 2021 and make it a fantastic year.
Happy New Year 2021. Let's go.
Enjoy. Catch you soon, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you, chaps.